The greatest athlete of all time? Maybe. If not, he's definitely up there. Today we will be going over the life of LeBron James. Today we will be looking at the 3 different ways to score basketball. First, we'll head to the free throw line to check out his rise to fame. Next, we'll see his awards on the floor. And then next, we'll see his accomplishments off of it. As we head to the free throw line, we'll talk about LeBron's rise to fame. He was born in Akron, Ohio on December 30th, 1984. He was raised by a single mother, Gloria James, because his dad wasn't in the picture because he was an ex-con. At a young age, it looked like LeBron was going to follow in the steps of his dad. He would run the streets and skip school all the time. LeBron would then attend St. Vincent St. Mary High School and move in with his high school coach, according to Duxter's, who was Frankie Walker. LeBron was on pace to be one of the most well-known high school athletes as he took his team as a sophomore and junior to a high school state championship. LeBron played football his sophomore year, but then quit and was also an all-state football player as a sophomore. His senior year, he had some problems though. He had some allegations put up against him because he was such a well-known athlete. LeBron was poor, so people were wondering how he got a $50,000 car. So he had to sit out some of his senior year. Next, let's drive on by our defenders and shoot a layup and see LeBron's awards on the floor. LeBron was drafted as the #1 overall pick by the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2003. As a Cav, LeBron would end up taking his team to the NBA Finals in 2007 and winning back-to-back MVPs in 2008 and 2009. But after 2010, LeBron would take his talents down to Miami and join Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh for 4 years. In these 4 years, LeBron would win 2 NBA championships in 2012 and 2013 and make the finals all 4 years, while winning 2 MVPs in those seasons as well. After this, LeBron was destined to go back to Cleveland in his home state and bring them a NBA championship. In 2015, LeBron would come short, but he would reach the finals and end up losing to the Golden State Warriors. In 2016, though, LeBron would regain his championship status and bring the first ever championship to the Cleveland Cavaliers organization. According to Bleacher Report, this was the hardest championship ever won because he would be down 3-1 to the Golden State Warriors and come back and win it. After 4 great years in Cleveland, LeBron would join the Los Angeles Lakers and also bring another championship to Los Angeles in 2020. Next, let's go to the three-point line and shoot and see LeBron's accomplishments off the court. LeBron built his own school in the inner city of Akron, Ohio for kids because he didn't want them to be like him as a young kid where they would skip school. According to Wikipedia, this school takes $8 million to run annually, in which LeBron doesn't pay all of it, but he helps out. These kids are provided with free lunch and computers. And also, if they do graduate high school, LeBron chips in a little bit for tuition for college for them. This summer, LeBron starred in a movie, Space Jam 2, in which he had to rehearse while playing in the bubble last year because of COVID. Balancing acting and basketball is very hard. LeBron also uses his voice. As such a well-known athlete, LeBron is a big part of the BLM movement. LeBron also helps with a game show called The Wall, in which participants try and get money while doing challenges. As we end the game, let's look at some of LeBron's highlights. We saw him go to the free throw line many times as we saw his rise to fame. Then we saw LeBron drive by and dunk on people while looking at his awards on the court. Then we shot from deep and saw LeBron's accomplishments off the court. LeBron has made a really big impact, and his legacy will live on even after he's done playing basketball.
Thank you.